Saludo cordial, estimados estudiantes. Bienvenidos a esta nueva sesión de práctica en inglés para el curso English 2, periodo 1604 del 2022. Mi nombre es Fabio Bustos y seré su profesor el día de hoy. En este caso, vamos a hablar sobre un tema muy interesante para ustedes y que les va a ayudar a expresar actividades del pasado. Okay, so we're going to start by playing a game. So for doing this, well, remember that this session is being recorded for you, um, and you will have access to it through the group, Teams group that we have created, so you can see it any moment. Okay, everyone, so let's get started with the activity. In this context, I have chosen this activity, which is about hobbies, right? So we have a roulette, and in this case, I'm going to spin it for you, and then you have to answer the question, okay? Let's go. Okay, which hobbies are expensive, in your opinion? Let me know in the chat. For me, the most expensive hobby maybe could be to drive carts, you know, that is very expensive. You have to pay for the gasoline, for the rent of the cart. So that is very expensive. What about you? Let me see. Let me know. Just write it in the chat, and in order everybody can see it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Next question. Do you have enough free time? Okay, guys. Are you busy people? Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities, or you have all the day free. So let me know. In my case, I don't have enough free time. I mean, sometimes I'm totally busy that I don't know what I'm gonna do to accomplish all the things I have to do. So it's kind of difficult to practice a hobby in this moment of my life. All right, let's go with the last question. So let's see. Okay, what are you keen on doing when it's raining? Okay, keen is something that you love, that you like, that you are good at. So let me know, write it on the chat, please. Graph teacher, I like this because, and one argument. In my case, well, when it's rainy, I like to sleep. Yes, because sometimes I don't have too much time for sleeping, so I prefer to sleep when it's raining, you know. I don't know if that's a hobby, but I like it. Okay, guys, thank you very much for that. So that was activity for starting the class. Now, so I want to ask something. Do you know, or what is like your favorite activity? What do you like to do? And if you remember what you like to do when you were younger, and how did you feel doing that action? So please stop the video for 7 minutes and answer this question. So you tell me your activities when you were a kid. What did you used to do when you were a kid, right? So you have 7 minutes to do it. When you are done, you can come back and play the video again, right? Thank you. All right, guys, thank you for that. So I will give you the feedback through the chat as soon as possible. So now, guys, I'm going to show you a picture or a grammar presentation in which we are going to talk about the main topic of this class, right? So let me share my screen in order you can see we have prepared for today. So first of all, we're going to discuss a little bit about some expressions that we can use when we are talking about likes or dislikes, right? So in this case, talk about food passions. We're going to talk about food and how to express if you really love something or if you don't like it too much. So the first cloud that we have here, please read. I'm crazy about seafood. I'm a big meat eater. I'm a big coffee drinker. I'm a chocolate addict. I'm a pizza lover, right? Amazing. Those expressions can be used when you really like something. In my case, I can say I'm crazy about learning languages. Not only food, but also in any context that you need to do it. It's perfect. Now let's go with the second cloud. So could you please read? Thank you. I can't stand fish. I'm not crazy about chocolate. I don't care for steak. I'm not much of a pizza eater. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. Okay, so those expressions are totally the contrast of the first ones. So in this case, we're talking about things that you really don't like and that you can't stand, right? In my case, I can't stand pumpkin. I really don't like that thing. So I can't stand it, right? Okay, guys, thank you. So now here we have an exercise about this vocabulary that we have just learned. So circle the core words to complete each statement about the speakers with patience. Okay, in the number one, we are going to make a positive statement. So she is crazy about sushi. Good. In the second one, a negative. He can't stand asparagus. Very good. Number three, we're going to do it negative too. She doesn't care for mangoes. Good. Number four is going to be affirmative. He is a big pasta eater. Very good. And the last one will be negative. So she can't stand ice cream. Very good job, guys. Okay, so just like that, using this vocabulary, you will be able to express uh, likes and dislikes in a very polite and a very elegant way. I mean, we are always get used to say I like or I don't like, but also you can use this vocabulary because it's very important for you, and so you can understand and you can make you understand to other people, right? So finally, we have some vocabulary here, so we're going to talk and speak. Okay, repeat after me. Mangoes, pasta, ice cream, sushi, asparagus, right? Beautiful. Okay, guys, so just take 1 minute or two to write down a sentence about this. Sushi, ice cream, for example, in my case, I am not much of a sushi eater. I'm not much of a sushi eater, to be honest with you, so I don't like it too much, right? So please go and write down your examples and let us see your opinion about this, right? As soon as you finish, we can continue with the next activity. So you can stop the video right now. Okay, guys, thank you for that. Now we're going to get involved into the main topic of the class. In this case, we're talking about used to and used to. So, guys, do you know what is this about? Do you have any idea? Could you please write down on the chat What do you think that this could be? Maybe you have an example. So just let me know, please. All right. So used to and used to. We're going to read, right? Use, used to and used to, and the base form of the verb for habitual actions in the past that no longer occur, right? So in this case, we're talking about actions that you did in the past, but that now you don't do or you don't practice. Or it could be the contrary, which is actions that you didn't do in the past, but now you did, then now you do, right? So we have like a contrast. And that's why, and that's the reason why we're going to use used to and used to. Remember that the pronunciation of this one is used to, which is in past, used to. And the first one is used to, right? Okay, guys, let's read. Number one. I used to be crazy about candy, but now I don't care for it. Great. Number two, she didn't used to eat cheese, but now she has it all the time. Right? So in the first context, we're talking about like, okay, so used to, yo solía estar totalmente loco por los dulces, pero ahora no me gustan tanto. So it's a contrast between the past and the present. In the second, we have, okay, ella solía comer queso, pero ahora ella no solía comer queso, pero ahora ella lo come a toda hora, right? So that's the thing with used to and used to. Remember that if you use didn't, you cannot say the verb in past. So it's very important that you have that in mind, right? Okay, for the questions, did you used to eat a lot of fatty foods? So yes, I did. No, I didn't. Or yes, I used to. Or no, I didn't used to. Right? So in that way, you have to, or you can express the things that you used to, solías, used to, right? Great. And finally, here we have another examples, which we can start with the number one, which is what did you used to have for breakfast? Eggs and sausage, but nothing more. Second, why did you used to eat so much? Because I didn't used to worry about my health. Great. So guys, if you have any question, please just let me know, and we're going to answer your question as soon as possible through the chat. Okay. So that will be all for by now by this explanation. What happens, guys? Remember to use the used to form for expressing the things that were habitual for you in the past, but no longer okay, right? So that is the the way in which you have to use this grammar. Okay. So guys, mm, that's all right. That's all the explanation. And well, I consider that it's clear for you. However, right, please use the grammar to give some examples of other things that you used to do and they used to do right now. So you're going to write down in the chat, please. You're going to write down two examples. One example that you say, okay, I used to in this moment of my life. Second example that you say, okay, I used to in the past, right? Of course, giving a contrast between past and present. So for doing this, you will have 5 minutes. Stop the video right now and we can continue with the class. Okay, guys, thank you for now. We will continue. And of course, I will give you the feedback about your examples as soon as you share them on the chat, right? Here we have a conversation. So what is the idea? We are going to read right? In order to get more vocabulary and to understand more the topic. So I'm going to be person A and you're going to be person B. Okay. Are you a big coffee drinker? I used to have it a lot, but I've been cutting back. All right, so here we have two people who has different likes and dislikes. In one hand, we have this guy which he really loves coffee, and in the other hand, we have the girl who doesn't like the coffee. So she used to drink a lot of coffee, but now she has cutting it back because of her health, right? Which is amazing. Okay, guys, thank you. So, we're going to you're going to give me one example about foods that you're crazy about, and another one food that you cannot stand, right? In my case, as I said, I can't stand pumpkin, and in the first case, I'm crazy about meat. I love meat, you know. So, write down please your two examples for foods that you like, first foods that you don't like, following the parameters of the vocabulary. Okay, so let's do it. You have 3 minutes to do that. So let's go, please. Okay, guys, thank you for that. And remember that you can give feedback to your own partners and you can receive feedback from other partners so we can make a collaborative job, right? Okay. So guys, finally, for finishing the class, we're going to develop these exercises. So what is the idea here? The idea is to fill up with used to or didn't used to. So we're going to read the statement, right? So use the next context to help you complete each sentence with used to or didn't used to. Write two sentences about yourself. Okay, number one, take a moment to think. Okay, so number one, Gary used to go out to eat a lot, but now he eats at home more often. So he has a contrast. Number two, okay, guys, Nina didn't used to eat a lot of pasta, but now she does. Good. Number three, remember to stop the video if you need more time before I give you the answer, okay? All right, so Beanie used Vinny didn't used to drink a lot of coffee in the past, but now he is a coffee addict. So it means that he now, in the present, he loves coffee. Ever in the past, he didn't like it too much. Okay, number four. Anton used to eat a lot of vegetables, but now he doesn't, you know. So he has decreased his level of healthy according to the sentence, right? Okay, number five. Okay, Kate used to hate seafood, but now she's crazy about fish. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Number six. Okay, Ted used to eat a lot of fatty foods, but now he avoids them. Number 7. Bert didn't used to drink a lot of water, but now he has several glasses a day. So this guy has improved. He's healthy because now he drinks a lot of water, which is very good for the number 8, guys, please. Okay, May didn't used to like salads, but now she has salads several times a week. Okay, guys, wonderful job. So for the number 9 and for the number 10, you have to write them down according to your life. Yes. So in my case, for example, number 9 would be I used to play the guitar, but now I don't have time for doing that. And the number 10 for me would be I didn't used to eat vegetables. Now I love vegetables. Right. So guys, for doing those exercises, you will have 5 minutes. It's mandatory to write them down on the chat in order everybody can see. So please do it. You have 5 minutes. You stop the video right now, do the exercises, and you come back, please. Thank you. All right, guys, excellent job. So I hope to see your participation on the chat. And well, however, in order to practice more this topic, so please, what you can do is to write down 5 sentences with used to and 5 sentences with used to. I mean, things 5 in the past, 5 in the present, but not only about you. You can also talk about your friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mother, your father, your professor, I don't know, your pet if you have one, right? So you can say, for example, okay, my cat, no, my dog, right? My dog used to run all over the park, but now she prefers being at the house. Okay, guys, so thank you for that. I think that you have learned new things, and well, we'll see you in the next encounter. So have a wonderful day and continue practicing. Bye bye.